Well, it is a mild night here in the southeastern part of the country, and it's time for football at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Tonight, it's the 272nd and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one to finish things off, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ready. Smith, red.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. You look at this Cowboy defense.
This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Again, it's Achane. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Ritter off to play fake. This pass is caught by London. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Dorrance Armstrong in on the stop. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Shot, 17. Fight, 60. Ready.
Going play action. Ritter.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now Ritter. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Trouble, 38. Field, black. Ready.
To the air again, it's Ritter. Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now Lewis.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And we'll get this to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
19 Charger.
Left side to Lamb.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
19, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Throwing is Lewis. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, he has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Okay, ready?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
The Falcons at 6-10 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Running right, here's Achane.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Smith catches left side.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Ritter to throw it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Drill green. Ready.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Drop 50. Drop 50.
These two teams all tied after 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Warriors 70. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Lewis. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Not saying 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Lewis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Lewis.
Looking downfield for Pollard.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit.
Touchdown, Falcons! Devon Achane, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Trap 50, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
Lewis throwing to start the drive.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 34-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 6, go.
Back to throw. Lewis. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Cowboy 80.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
60
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the
And completes it again to Metcalf. Down the right sideline.
And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Red Lion.
To throw is Lewis. Off the play fake. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Ready. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll run with Pollard. 75 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Got it. Ready.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Check. Check, Mash.
Pollard again.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. Now, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here's 3rd and 7. Ritter from the gun.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they...
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. He'll dump this off to Achane.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they're using him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On the double.
2nd and 5.
Go ultra.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Into the hands of London. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down up past the 15. First down now, but that clock rolling.
A gain of 15.
19 right.
And the Cowboys
19 tight.
Looking to throw. Lewis. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Mustang 19. Rattler. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Lewis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 47-yard line.
Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And quickly they get to the line. And that's caught out wide by Cooks. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Lewis.
This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Luke Schoonmaker.
40 yards.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Down. Mega. Ready?
Ritter with it after the play fake.
And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Ritter now. Throw caught by Achane.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Let's go. Hey, go field. Hut.
On play action, here's Ritter.
Out to his left. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
16-yard line.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Ritter going to change it up.
Red, cycle. Set.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth.
Come on,
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Ready.
Ritter.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Now a hit and a loose football.
On the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Set.
2nd and 14. Back to throw, Ritter. This ball deep for Tony.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
A give, running right, Achane. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready?
Ritter off the play fake. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Going play action. Ritter.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now Lewis.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and the lead will stay put at 17.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he'll go down, and that will do it. for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Ritter back to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Going to run again here with Pollard.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a 1st down on that last catch as well. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down.
19-18. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Throwing is Lewis. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Three.
In motion left goes Cooks. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, and you practice it, you got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Here's Pollard again. Yeah, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And they're going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll end up going backwards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Ultra. Set.
Here's Ritter. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Now a dump off here complete. Finding room at midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that's an important completion right there, as that's going to do it. With that last pass, he eclipses Peyton Manning's all-time mark of 5,477 pass yards in a single season. I think the Engravers, they can get the MVP trophy ready. This has been a year for the ages as he stands alone in single-season passing. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Set.
Ritter. Going up top for Miller. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 151 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. It's Cooks. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Lewis. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Ready up? Hey, check mega. Fury, yellow.
A final shot now for Ritter.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.